One. You have a pistol, Scott.
Well, thank you.
It's a 62, but it's a pistol.
How much ammo?
11 rounds.
So it's a great emergency thing.
Yes. Okay.
Make sure you hold on to one torch for yourself.
Yep. Ouch. Since I already put one up. There we go.
These aren't going to be great tools, but they're good starters.
That's alright. We don't need perfect. Just need tools.
I'll take the fire axe and I'll make you a pickaxe.
Okay. Since I'll be going after stone and clay tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. And it's not necessary, but I like to go through and tear down all the cupboards and stuff. It gives you more wood. And it gets stuff out of your way for when you want to make stuff later. I leave the fridge and the beverage cooler until I get a wrench, because you get more parts out of them with a wrench. Now, what is not a good idea is if you live, especially in a wooden house, to sit there and start tearing down all these wooden walls. I learned that the hard way when I collapsed our entire house on a horde night.
I'm eating a can of the sham that you found.
Okay. I was gonna say I still have my chili, and I have empty jars and water. Oh, you
I
got
also
water
put
too?
2 jars of water in
Okay.
there for you.
But I can make a couple of yucca juices.
Okay, you've got 5 water.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
taking
4.
those other 2.
Take the 2, and I'll split my yucca juice with you. I'll have 2. So there's a yucca juice in the chest for you too. It's not much, but it's something.
That's how we start.
Yep. This is how we do.
I'm going to try to find a town or something tomorrow. I'm going to go house hunting basically.
Okay.
And find things to raid and run through.
Okay.
We're gonna need probably another 200 to 300 clay for the forge.
Okay.
And then if you want to start working on the cobblestone,
Okay.
that would be best. We get the wall up as fast as possible.
Sounds like a plan.
If I do find a town,
Mm-hmm.
my first target is the working man's tools if I can find one.
Okay.
Because that'll be our biggest help.
Yeah. You're not making arrowheads tonight?
No, there's no way.
Okay, then I'll just make regular arrows to round me out.
That's all I can do.
I just wanted to make sure so I didn't mess you up.
I was gonna try, but
It's okay.
I just didn't get enough iron farmed.
It's alright. That's what I'm doing today. So what we normally do is I push first for stone, iron, and clay so we can get our walls up around the house quickly.
Becky, your pickaxe and 9 forged iron is in the forge box.
Awesome.
And I will have a little more for you here in a second.
Okay.
There's 3 more in the forge box for you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's 3 a.m., so I'm going to start running.
Okay.
See where this road goes.
Okay. Have fun. I'll get the door.
I got stuck on the porch.
Don't feel bad. I do that all the time. Make me a couple of stone axes. No, I didn't want axes. I wanted shovels. That's okay. Because I'm going after clay.
And I will try to gather us some firewood today.
Okay. Just grab that one. Make me a new club. Because a 59 is a little bit better than a 1, I think. Now, when you have your game set to zombies running at night, they stop running at 4 a.m. So that dawn sound happens, and you know you're safe-ish. That doesn't look good.
And this road goes into wasteland. Yeah.
There's a dog.
I see that.
I ran past where I wanted to go. Now that blue bar on the side of my screen is my stamina. If my stamina goes down 0, I don't collect as much of whatever I'm farming.
Okay, so we've got limited choices here.
Very limited. Well, if we go maybe north or south, we'll find another road.
I think I'm gonna go back to where the woods are
Okay.
and run straight north.
Okay.
And I will collect lumber along the way.
Okay. Your first few days, you want to collect as many resources as possible. If you've got a team of 2, if you're doing a 2-player game, it's a lot easier because you can have one person farm and the other person explore. If you're doing it by yourself, that's kind of tough because then you're stuck farming and exploring and doing everything on your own. But it's challenging. I like it too.
Yeah.
I like doing solo games too.
And if you're doing 2 players or if you're watching 2 different solo players, you can see different people's survival mentalities.
Oh yeah.
Like, for example, Becky is a forage and hold up and survive. I'm more of a run and gun. A run and gun is explore, gather everything you can, keep moving. Becky would rather have a super big wall and just keep them out.
Yep. Something I can defend. Oh, I have a pickaxe. Why am I using that? Neither mentality is wrong. It's just a
No.
preference.
You might have a zombie, Becky. No? Okay.
Nope. I'm undetected.
I'm just hearing things.
Well, I do have a snorer on my side of the bed. Any luck, Scott?
Not yet.
Watch, it'll be me that accidentally comes across the road looking at for something else.
Yeah. But I know I'm heading toward the trader marker,
Mm-hmm.
which means I should find a trail. I'm kind of veering off from the trader,
Yeah.
hoping to find a trail off to the side somewhere.
Are you gonna bring home the bacon, Scott?
That's the hopes. Found another road.
Yay! With these random maps, sometimes you just have to take guesses.
Which means we may end up moving
Mm-hmm.
if I can find us a forge house and a better setup.
Okay.
But that's burned.
I was gonna say, that's not a better setup. Not if I can see wasteland in the distance. Yucca juice also gives you more stamina than plain old water does. That's why I usually grab it while I'm mining.
I'm going the opposite direction of the burn,
Okay.
or the wasteland, whatever it was, to see what I can find.
Now you can scrap stuff like brass candlesticks and doorknobs and stuff that show up in your backpack when you loot stuff. It makes it easier to go in the forge and it all stacks the brass together.
I didn't grab those steel arrows.
They'll be there for you tomorrow.
Okay, and this has wasteland on both sides.
Really? Oh, it's wasteland to the north. You might be able to east-west it and get out of it.
Let's try setting a waypoint for over there.
That's not me. Here we go. Here's a good little deposit here.
This is right close to burn, but I'm gonna raid this house real quick.
Okay.
See if I can't find us some supplies.
We may have to go south to get away from all the burn.
Well, I think I'm clearing it.
Okay.
Because I'm actually getting further away from it.
Okay.
The road's coming out of it. And headshots on zombies are usually a one-shot kill.
Usually. Level up. So now that I'm in woods, I'm getting cold, so I'm gonna make my plant fiber clothing again.
At least chest and pants.
Yeah. Plus, I've been drinking yucca juice for stamina.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So I've been making myself cold that way. But I wanted the 40 points of stamina as opposed to 20.
Yeah.
Because I haven't found any beer or energy drinks yet.
You're frickin' lush.
I know. Hey. Give me my beer.
Guess what I found?
Beer?
Beer.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to kick you.
It's okay. And I now have the ability to make us spiked clubs.
Yay! I like spiked clubs.
This house actually had quite a bit to offer.
Nice.
Gas can schematic, spike club schematic, beer, feather bucket, bird nest.
We've called it a feather bucket for so long. That started because I was just too tired and I couldn't think of the word for bird nest. Now, if you're in my case where you're low on stamina, but you can't drink anything else, painkillers will make you thirsty. And you can use that to cheat the system so that you can drink and get more stamina, or you can just sit there and wait for stamina to come back. Or you can mine through having no stamina. You just won't get as much. Okay, that sound means a supply drop is coming in. That's an airplane that drops off supplies to you. I'll go get it, Scott.
Okay.
It looks like it's close to me. And they mark it with that orange flare. Face shot.
I'll say, nice shot, Becky.
Thank you. I always take the opportunity to loot extra stuff along the way. Never know what you're going to find. That's an empty sedan, not a full one. Scott's been this way before.
Well, I found town.
Sweet.
Not finding what I want, but I found a little podunk town.
Better than nothing. Now walking rebuilds your stamina too, and once you hit 15 stamina you can run again.
I also got you 2 treasure maps, Becky.
Treasure maps! I'll start putting points into that right away.
Okay, I found the road that continues on out of the town.
Oh dear. It's not far in. Let me just get some stamina.
As long as you don't have raw meat in your bags.
I don't have raw meat in my bags. I'll get full stamina. Loot and run. So this is Wasteland. There are dogs in here.
There's also mines.
And mines. Dogs are horrible because they chase you down. And fornicate your fecal matter. The nice thing about the iron gear is you can repair it very easily. It just costs more iron.
So I may have found an idea. I need to check the inside of this house.
Okay.
But we may use our current home
Mm-hmm.
to make this home doable.
Okay.
So not terrible, right?
Yeah, not terrible. We've made those work before.
We just need to make sure we have enough animal hides to make a forge.
Okay. We should have enough.
I've only got 3.
Yeah, but we should have a few at home.
Yeah, but we need 20.
Okay, I'll look for more animal hides.
Okay, I just got the crossbow schematic.
Sweet.
Glad I didn't make the iron arrows.
Right? Now, these big rocks, they don't give you much iron. You want these little guys here.
And that puts us right on the border of woods.
Okay.
But I'm going to start heading home.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'm going to focus on hunting.
Okay.
That way, when we make the move, we can build a new forge right away.
Sounds good.
And when we make it home for the end of day 2,
Mm-hmm.
we will go ahead and save and continue the tutorial later.
Okay. Just thinking I need to start heading home because I got to put this stuff in the forge for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to yank on your cord. Excuse me.
Plus, we need leather for the crossbows now.
Yep, now we need leather for the crossbows.
And glue.
And glue. I think I picked up some. Ooh, I have 15 points to spend. I'm halfway to my treasure map. Treasure hunter. So Scott found me treasure maps, which treasure maps are buried treasure located somewhere on the map. And you have a chance to get really good pieces of gun parts, a lot of coin, ammo. I mean, you can get some really cool stuff in there. The easiest way to find them is to put points into a skill called Treasure Hunter, which basically makes the radius of the locator smaller. So it's kind of pointless to go do it before you max out your Treasure Hunter, which takes 30 points.
All I want to do is chop down a tree.
I hate when they do that.
Try to make sure we have enough lumber.
Are you asking her a question?
Tell me you found first aid kits in that supply drop.
Can I lie?
No.
Oh, well, then I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay. Fair enough. Don't put all the clay in.
Okay. How much of it do you want? I got 967.
Start with a quarter of it.
Have we made an anvil yet?
No.
Do we want to?
Yes. Where did he go?
We need a 200 iron. Okay, so it's got to smelt for a little bit.
Okay, I just lost that pig.
There's 2 iron arrowheads. There's a sniper rifle schematic in the bottom of the drop or the forge box. Oh, I found a flashlight. Do you want a flashlight?
Sure.
Okay. I'll put that in the bottom of the forge box for you.
I'm gonna have to give up on that deer and just head home.
So, we are trying to make an anvil right now because with an anvil you can make all sorts of other stuff too. But you have to have it made and in the forge before you can make things like a cooking pot and a grill, right?
And arrowheads.
And arrowheads. Because once we do that, then we can make the cooking grill. As you can see up here, it says anvil required. Now we can make a cooking pot. It says anvil required. And that's how we make bacon and eggs and grilled meat, which is so much better for you than charred meat.
And I believe also once we get the pot put in, we can then make the glue.
Yes, we can make glue. But there's 2 beakers in the forge box, by the way. I got beakers.
I brought home a lot of feathers.
I see that.
Okay, so we're up to 9 hides.
Cool. We need 20.
Yep. I restocked our food.
Yay! I was a little hungry. Becky likes to be chunky.
So no, you didn't manage to pick up any glue.
No?
It
Maybe
still
that
wasn't in the forge box.
Maybe that was the other game I was thinking about. Alright, cooking pot. Cooking grill.
You can just click them too.
Doesn't work for the wood.
No.
Darn it. I was really hoping.
Before you start cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Put the beaker on the fire.
Okay, I've
Oh,
got
we don't have any murky water.
No, not yet.
Okay, we need to find some murky water
Okay.
so I can make glue.
Okay. Making us bacon and eggs.
Alright, Becky, we're going to go ahead and save here.
Okay.
And we will be back on probably later.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with us.